Hey guys, it's been a while, but I got sick. Whole house got sick during the holidays. I hope everyone else is blessed and is safe. So I wanted to get back on here because I wanted to just go back to the video that you got or the movie clip that you guys seen for the new movie that's coming out. And it's kind of eerie because we just seen the other movie that just came out that's on Netflix called Leave the World Behind. Now there's another movie coming out in April around the time that there's going to be a solar eclipse. And for you guys that don't know, God always sends signs, and he sends it to let us know what's coming upon the earth. And the last one that crossed over, I told you guys from the last time, the new one that's going to come in April basically is going to put an X over the United States. And I think that's a big sign for us to understand what's coming on this world. There's going to be a major change that's coming up for 2024. And I think it's time for us to prepare for that. The new movie that's coming out is going to be called Civil War, that my last which lets you know in my last video that I had put up, is just letting you know the clip of it that's coming up in April. And it's just so crazy how they're putting these movies out back to back. They had this planned. And like I said, when it comes to the Leaving the World Behind, the last thing in the movie that I felt like it was saying was like, this is the last one. This is the last warning that they're trying to give us. They're trying to let us know this is a warning. Most people would think when you watch these movies that they're just nothing. They are telling us something. Before 9/11 happened, there were movies, there were like even The Simpsons, because y'all know they be predicting a lot of stuff. And they literally had 9/11 like it was gonna crash. They seen this stuff. It's sickening. It's appalling to even know that they know this stuff before it happens. Or what they put it this way, they know what they're gonna do. Let's just put it that way. So all of these movies, people would just say, "Oh, that's good." No, they doing this on purpose, and they know what's coming. Years ago, I had a dream. My husband had dreams of civil unrest, but before the civil unrest, there was an EMP, which makes everything go out, like everything. No cars working, no phones working. Same like Leaving the World Behind, because we all know we use computers, phones. That's everybody's lives. That's how everybody stays in touch. That's how everybody knows what's going on. You turn that off, we don't know what to do. And that right there could cause civil unrest in itself, because people are not knowing what's going on, how they're going to feed their families. Fridge is not working. Everything is just every man for themselves. And that's what the dreams were. And from there, the civil unrest and just people going crazy. And that could be on top of that could be another war that they can start as well. You get what I'm saying? This is definitely something that we should not ignore. I do believe that it's going to happen. Do I know I don't have dates, and I will never give you guys dates unless it's been said like in the news, or something that's going to be happening or whatever. But other than that, I don't know when it's going to happen, but I do feel that this is coming for a reason. There's so much coming, and I feel like the 2024 solar eclipse that's going to cross over the United States again is a major deal. And I feel like that's God's way of saying, listen, something is coming. I need you guys to wake up. And that's like a 7-year difference. You know what I mean? So I need you guys to pay attention. Don't just cross it off. Oh, that's nothing. It's just another movie. But today, this video is going to be about, as you can see, this is an underground bunker. And it's because they saying like 15 billionaires just are building bunkers in this last week. And it's like, it's crazy. Why? And I think it's because they know what's coming. I feel like they're trying to be prepared, because they have money, they feel like they can hide underground, build underground homes. I'm not saying it's not smart, because if I had the money to do it, I'd do it too. However, the whole problem that everybody's having and questioning is, why y'all doing it now? Is it because of the movies that came out? They know. These billionaires know stuff way before. And I think they are trying to prepare for it. Whether it's a nuclear, we have a world war, or a civil war. They don't want, they want to be prepared. And it was absolutely appalling. And one of them, you can see that it's going to be, the first one was Mark Zuckerberg. So you see here, it says Mark Zuckerberg escape plan or luxury retreat. Report saying he is building a $270 million $1 million survivalist compound in Hawaii. And out of all places, after everything that just happened, I find that kind of eerie. And it's going to be called the Kulau Ranch, including 2 mansions and an underground bunker and tree houses galore. We know he's going to hook it up. But my thing is like, he's the one that it was put everywhere, that everybody went on the news and was saying, at least alternative news, that he was going to be building this. And I feel like he's doing this because obviously he knows what's going on and he can protect his family. Like I said, I'm not against it. I feel like if I had the money, I would do it too. I think it's a protection, whether it was like bad weather, like, like out here, I live in Texas, where there's actual tornadoes that happen out here. So that touch down. So like that stuff like that. And yes, there's going to be wars and there's going to be things coming. So I'm not against it. I think it's, it's dope. But I think a lot of people are just like, yo, what do they know that we don't know? Do they have dates? They may. They may have dates when things are going to pop off. And another thing I feel that is really eerie for me is how many we're letting all of these people come in. We're having I would call it an invasion of people coming in, and some people would get offended, but it's not just people from Mexico, and it's not just people just trying to create a new life for themselves, because there are some. So for those, by all means, make a little life for yourself in America, because it's, in the places where they are, it's like a war zone and it's crazy. I can respect and understand. But what I don't respect and what I don't understand is that there are the ones that I'm talking about. They're taking people out of prisons in some countries and bringing them here, straight out of top prisons, high prisons, like killers, bringing them here, okay, and processing them in America. I have a problem with that. I have a problem where if we are enemies with, say, places like China or in Russia, and they are coming here, that means these are just like sleeper cells that, like, literally they're bringing them in all set up for one thing, to come in and just do something because they have it planned. As you can see here, like over 15,000 illegal immigrants on their way to the southern border. This was days ago. And you can see right in the background, like, just them just coming in. This was actually a video, but I mean, it's just crazy. Like, and I feel like nobody, I think this right here could be a part of the problem as well, because I say, if there's, say, for example, what I feel can happen, if there's an EMP, the EMP will shut everybody down. That's going to cause civil unrest. I feel like if it's not going to be a World War III, which I feel after a while it will be, because we have so much beef with other countries like Russia, Iran, and China. And they could all come against us at any time and bomb us. So that's right there is scary in itself. But another thing is where we are already invaded. So a lot of the people that we are against, and bringing people from other countries that are from prisons and bringing them here and processing them like they just belong here, is a problem, because it causes sleeper cells. And what that means is they're here, they're being processed, they're being ready. And like I said, told you guys, the government's not going to let them just come here for nothing. They got the plans for them, okay? We are in a country where they are just setting us up. You ever see movies where there's actual emperors and they go against their own people? That's where we are in when it comes to the United States. And I think we need to wake up and realize that, and not feel like, oh, they are for us, please. Okay? It's not happening. And we're going to see that very soon. I think it's time for us to wake up and realize that there are sleeper cells from different countries. They are here. When are they going to do stuff? I do not know. But all I can tell you guys is that we need to wake up and realize that things are not going to be the same. It wasn't the same after 2020, and it's not going to be the same now. And I think it's because, yes, Jesus is coming, and it's each year, you're going to see things get closer, things get more intense, just like a woman in labor. As soon as the contractions get closer, as they're in their third trimester. But why? Because they're about to give birth, and the birth for us in the spiritual is going to be Jesus coming back. So